Oh, you two appeared.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, World 5 complete? Haha, yeah. Yeah, World 5 complete, boy. Yeah.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Oh no, Mewtwo disappeared.
Good morning, you beautiful people of the internet, and welcome to the morning Game and Watch drop. It's I, Robert, and I am joined today with the legend of Washington, Sir Dominic.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. It's gonna be fun.
I know it's gonna be great. This is a brand new show. As y'all know, on INDUO Gaming, we usually do gameplays. We do the Game Press, which is a podcast on gaming. This is gonna be going majority of the time on Thursday mornings. Just a recap of the week news in regards to film, games, just pop culture in total. But yeah,
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm great, dude. I'm really
Pretty excited. We got a bunch of fun topics for y'all today. So
What have you been doing majority of your week in regards to? Have you watched anything new and played anything new?
other than like the Super Bowl, I've caught up on a couple of the new trailers and stuff like that. But game wise, I've been kind of just sticking to the new phone games and stuff. I've been really enjoying the Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem is so good.
Yeah, never played it before. You got me hooked on it. Now I'm a Fire Emblem junkie. What can I say?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Well, we thank you all for joining us. For the first time viewers, this is like I said, morning show, Thursdays, recap news, pop culture news from the week, Thursday to Thursday. If you guys like what you see, push that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't.
Do it.
And share with your friends. Please share. It's always
Don't think
important
about
to do
it.
that. Don't
Just
think
do
about
it.
Just do it. Nike, just do it. All right. So,
Not a sponsor.
without further ado, guys, let's get into the news. So for the first drop, we have Samurai Jack is back trailer. So real quick, so Samurai Jack, dude, it's my childhood.
Right? I can't even tell you how many days after school me and my brother would spend just watching Samurai Jack together.
So good.
It
It's
just
so good.
is-
Samurai Jack, it was like, it had that different art style in comparison to a lot of TV shows at the
yeah,
time.
and it was a total trip because, if you think about it, you're taking a samurai and then I guess he's kind of a samurai, but regardless, you're taking somebody from the past and then throwing him way into the future, and the art style with it too it was just kind of
It was great,
one of those
dude.
things. It was very alluring as a child.
It was
you
great.
know?
Now, spoilers, I don't know if you haven't seen Samurai Jack, just go jump off a cliff because it's been out for so long. My favorite episode of Samurai Jack is when he is up against a tower and there's archers on it.
Yes.
And he just can't get past it. So this guy teaches him you need to be blindfolded. That's the way you can do it.
Yeah.
And when he runs through all those arrows blindfolded,
It was,
I
know what you're talking about.
"It's
That was
the
pretty
best thing in
sick.
the world.
That was
Best
pretty
thing in the
sick.
world." Anyways, so they finally announced season 5 trailer of Samurai Jack. Finally announced it
Number
this
5.
past week. And so I'm gonna see it for the first time. Dom's already seen it. I'm seeing it for the first time. I am so stoked.
Pull up the trailer right now and take a brief look at it.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, let me put it on full screen for you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready to be blown away?
Oh, I'm ready to be blown.
You might cry, Robert.
I
Just
might.
be prepared.
I cried.
It's emotional.
50 years have passed, but I do not age.
How much longer can you keep this up?
Time has lost its effect on me.
Yes.
Yet
Yes.
the suffering continues.
You've forgotten your purpose!
Aku's grasp chokes the past, present, and future.
Your training is complete.
Go! Kill the samurai!
There is no hope for you, foolish samurai. Aku is the samurai so you can die.
Yes.
Right? Right off the bat, it's a lot more adult.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Leave here now and live, or stay and face your destiny.
Our destiny is your death.
Very well. Aku destroyed everything. Gotta get back.
I love that. It's the exact same animation. The exact
Yeah,
same animation.
yeah,
but they just
yeah.
more adult.
Jack.
An all-new limited series.
March 11th too.
Oh my god.
That is a very quick release
That's
date.
so good. That's so
yeah.
good. I love how the fact that it's the same art style. Like it's. They did this on purpose because they knew people who grew up watching this are now in their 20s, and they want
absolutely.
something more mature. So this is straight up for the fans.
That was probably like the best marketing thing they could have done for
Oh,
the show.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just, they kept it going with the people.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
They raised the maturity level on it. They put it on Adult Swim instead of just Cartoon Network.
Oh, did they really? Oh,
Yeah.
it has to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure,
a lot
for sure.
more bloody.
Nice.
That's
so great, dude.
Yeah.
It sounds like they
Oh,
also
I'm
have
excited.
the original voice actor too.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly
Yeah.
like him. If it is, I haven't checked, but that sounds like it. Oh, I'm
But
so
like
excited.
just the years that have passed since then, and now they're releasing season 5. It's just,
yeah.
I hope it's not just a limited run where they're just gonna release maybe like a season or two.
Yeah.
After this, I hope that it gets enough, blow up from people watching that they'll carry on a couple more seasons.
Yeah, my hope is that they get, like it's kind of like the farewell, Like
Yeah.
this is what the fans wanted. Here's a couple of seasons, the farewell to Samurai Jack, but the most epic farewell ever.
Yeah, but so they leave it where it's acceptable,
Yeah.
not just very open ended or anything like that.
Do you remember how season 4 ended?
You can't recall
I
off
don't
bat. It's
remember.
been a while. Now that you say that, I have to go back and rewatch the whole series.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that before March 11th.
For
Just
sure.
binge.
There's enough time to go and just to go recap everything. But yeah, that's for the first drop, guys. So let's go to the second drop. The second drop this week. Now, just real quick, these are not in order, so these are just fluctuating from Monday, Friday, Thursday, whatever. So the second drop comes from IGN. Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima says that they will support VR for the Nintendo Switch if the issue of comfort over long periods of gameplay can be fixed. Now, my only thing is, a couple years ago, Reggie Fils-Aimé, Nintendo president of Nintendo of America president,
Yeah.
he said that Nintendo has doesn't want nothing to do with VR whatsoever. And so now Kimishima, which is the president of Japan, he says that they'll support the VR. So I guess that's...
Do you think that maybe they're just going to do like a limited release in Japan for VR stuff, and then maybe it'll work its way over here to America? Because
Probably. They do
because of
that. They do that.
I know they do, and it's kind of weird, but
I mean, so what people have been saying is that like the Nintendo Switch is kind of like the iPhone 7 Plus,
really,
but a little bit bigger.
okay.
With 2 controllers inside. So can you imagine that
What's it?
thing
Is
right there?
what, like a 6-inch display or something? Or a little bigger than that.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think it was like 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so
That's
VR for
okay.
Nintendo sounds great. I would love to play. Can you imagine being Mario running around in Super Mario World?
That'd be
3D?
pretty cool. Every once in a while, I guess it would be fun. I'm not a big supporter of. I don't know. I tried VR for the first time a couple months back when I was in California, and it was okay. It was kind of a trip for me.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be as cool as it was. I had very low expectations, and it surprised me.
Yeah.
So I could see that being fun for a while, but the factor of playing it for, like he said, if he's gonna find a way where he can make it so you can play extended periods of time without discomfort, like getting like a little nauseous or anything like that, I think that's pretty cool, because that was one of my big things is, I was in there and I kind of got a little disoriented after a while. But
I think I know a lot of fans have been wanting to see the revival of Metroid again, because we haven't been getting one anytime soon. And I think, and I hope not, because I would like to see Metroid come a lot more sooner. But I think their best bet is to either have VR for Star Fox, VR for F-Zero, and VR for Metroid. I think those are the 3 main titles that you can do VR for. VR for Metroid will probably be the top hit seller. Because
VR for Metroid, hands down. Like,
they can very well make it like horror-like.
oh, absolutely, just a little bit scary and stuff, and you're so immersed,
Yeah. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm for Nintendo making VR. First, focus on the Switch. Prove to me that the Switch is worth it, and I'll buy your VR system. That's what you gotta do. Third drop of the week is Stranger Things season 2 trailer revealed during the Super
dear
Bowl.
God.
So Stranger Things, such a great series.
My grandparents looked at me like such a nut when that played. I kind of squealed like a girl.
It's
I couldn't
so
help
good.
it.
It's so good, dude.
It is.
I saw it. I didn't see the Super Bowl. I went online to go see that trailer. Beautiful. We're gonna watch it right now.
I was a little late on the whole Stranger Things bandwagon there. I didn't have Netflix for a while, so I didn't hear of it. And everybody's like, "Oh, have you watched Stranger Things?" I'm like, "What's that?" You know, I didn't know until like after summer. It was probably into November by the time I started watching Stranger Things, and I was just kind of blown away by it. So I'm really excited for the second season. I have high expectations, just like the first season blew me out of the water because I went in with no expectations.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
Look at my ego. You like my ego? I love it!
Like how they have the Ghostbuster suits.
right, they did a really good job at like adding everything 80s to this. The fact that it comes out on Halloween too.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
It's gonna be so good. They did such a good job by just getting the aesthetic to it. Mm-hmm. Like they have everything that made 80s movies great, dude. Like they got the kids.
yeah.
They have this weird,
Their
mysterious-
haircuts.
exactly, haircuts.
Their crazy haircuts.
Weird, like kind of the story is a little 80s like.
Oh yeah.
I love the logo. I love the they have those the artwork for it. It looks very 80s like. Looks
Yeah,
like a
the
Star
opening
Wars looking
sequence with like the like the nice synth in the background playing, and it's got
Yes.
like the kind of neon logo.
So good.
Yeah,
I can't
it,
wait.
it adds to the allure.
I know that season 2 is gonna be Sean Austin's gonna come on it.
No kidding.
Yeah, Sean Austin's
Wow.
gonna come out. He's gonna be a detective.
Okay.
So he's gonna be one of the main characters.
Okay,
I'm,
I feel it.
I'm so excited to see Samwise Gamgee come on in season 2.
That's
Finally,
good. This is.
the colliding of two great worlds.
Oh, did you ever see him in the? He was in that one show with that Guillermo del Toro produced, The Strain, I believe. I think that was
Oh,
Guillermo
is it
del Toro
the
produced.
logo with like that monster with like the tongue
Yes,
coming out?
yeah.
I didn't see that.
He was in like the first season. He was. I don't know if he made it all the way through the first season. He was in like a few episodes, and he played the main character's assistant, and
Okay.
kind of betrayed him. Spoiler alert. But he was really good in that, and I wish his role kind of would have continued in that because he is a good actor, and I feel like he's a little underrated in that department.
I think. So do you? I haven't seen enough of Sean Austin. Is he? His work on Lord of the Rings was great. I thought he was a good actor. I think he was actually better than Elijah Wood in his performance. Which, I mean, we've already talked about. I don't like Elijah Wood that much, but that's a whole different discussion for a different day.
Yeah.
But is he? Do you think he's like a good actor in comparisons to Winona Ryder and comparisons to the other actors that are on
Oh
there?
yeah, I definitely think so. I think he's up there with them, for sure. I haven't seen, other than The Strain, I haven't seen anything like super recent that he's been in. But I feel like that's a good analysis of that. I think he's a pretty good actor. I think he is among them. He could definitely win some awards for the second season. So
I hope so.
yeah,
I hope so.
What's kind of funny is that right behind us we have the Goonies, and he was in the Goonies, right? So.
Behind us, we have the Goonies. It's
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh, is it Harry Potter? Oh. We can edit that out. I just saw the
we have to
gold.
keep
I
it.
saw the gold, and I thought Goonies for sure, man.
We still have to just keep it. We
Right.
have to keep it.
My bad, guys.
So going from Stranger Things, we're going to go
Hashtag
into
triggered.
the PlayStation 4 update 4.5 details revealed. All right, guys, we're back.
Sorry for the
Mailman
delay.
came, dropped off a video. But anyways, we're back. So the fourth drop is PlayStation 4 update 4.5, details revealed. The beta starts on February 3rd. Now, you had a chance to go sign up for the beta. That way you can be, beta user and make sure what the tweaks and what needs to be fixed. and it'll be released to regular folks later this year. I'm thinking more so a fall release date. And the details are as follows. It says external hard drive support. Finally, thank God, the Xbox One had external hard drive support. Sony is just such they're so picky on this stuff, dude.
Yeah, figure, that's very strange that they just now, I mean, they rival the Xbox and Microsoft in general. They rival them like so significantly. Why wouldn't they have external support?
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, thank God. Now I don't have to, like, I have a 500 gigabyte PS4. Now I'm not like I have to go get a terabyte PS4. Now I can just buy another hard drive, hook it up. I'm good. I can get 4 terabytes, put a buttload of games on it. Another one is PS4 Pro owners have a new boost mode settings, improving gameplay as well as enhance the overall experience. It is said to cause unexpected behavior. Get it together, Sony. Why are they gonna release on their 4.5 update a boost mode that way it can make the PS4 Pro, which is made for 4K? Why are they gonna make it so it can boost its settings, but it's gonna come along with like unexpected behavior? Why would they do that? I don't get.
Why not just push the release date back so that it's
Improve it.
not buggy?
Right.
You know.
I mean, it's always been said that Sony's been good at hardware. Microsoft's been good at software.
Yeah.
And it's always been like the UI, the HUD, whatever for Xbox.
Yeah.
So good. The hardware for PS4 has always been better than Xbox though, because they've always been better quality resolution and everything like that. Their software sucks so bad.
Could you imagine if like some of the creators there like ever just kind of just quit both companies and just collaborated on like one big ass game console?
Right.
They would tear the industry up.
That'd be the day.
Right.
Now that is a good point, because if the Nintendo Switch doesn't work, I actually think that Nintendo will go third party.
Yeah.
And they'll either work with Sony or Microsoft,
Which would be kind of cool.
which would be great.
Yeah.
We can finally get a 4K Mario game.
Stop making consoles.
Yes.
Stop it, Nintendo.
They're a toy company. They're not a
Right.
hardware. They're not a big booster. Anyways, so PSVR 3D Blu-ray is also added to it for all you 3D PSVR nerds who want to be moving around in the world of movies. Custom wallpapers. What this does is that it allows you to take screen captures of your games and then make that as your wallpaper, which is, cool. Simplified notifications and easy party access from the quick menu. That's it. So it is what it is. Supposedly it's going to have a little bit of aesthetic changes, but, a good update doesn't hurt anybody. Fifth drop. So Ghost in the Shell Super Bowl trailer was released. Now I am so stoked for this Ghost in the Shell thing. Loved the anime movie. Was a big fan. The moment that they said they're making a movie, I was hyped. The moment that they said Scarlett Johansson was coming on it, I was hyped. And the first teaser that they showed, making it look like they're actually making this a serious thing, made me even more hyped.
I'm pretty excited for it. Never caught the anime. I'll have to go back and watch that just to get a feel for it before I watch the movie, because otherwise it'll probably ruin the anime for me completely. And I know it's not the same.
Yeah.
So, but I felt like Scarlett Johansson was a good pick. I mean, a lot of people are upset about that because they feel like it's Hollywood whitewashing.
That is true. What is your thoughts on that? Do you think they should have picked a Japanese woman?
I think they definitely could have. I mean, it's not like there's not Japanese female actors out there that would be great in these roles. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Scarlett Johansson's, I feel like it comes down to Hollywood wanting to sell tickets. Scarlett Johansson, she's part of the Avengers. Mm-hmm. She's an A-list actor. She's going to sell tickets to this movie. And since, I guess you could say, I'd go on a limb and say 80% of Americans probably don't know what Ghost in a Shell is or have even, heard it. So, in order to get people to come and see this movie, they're going to have an A-list actor playing it. Just so it's not one of those no-name actors or B-list or C-list actors.
I get the argument. I understand where they're coming from. I think that, like you said, Scarlett Johansson's the kind of person where if her face is on the front poster, you're gonna go see it.
Oh, absolutely.
She sells that kind of money.
Well, and the fact that she's in skin-tight clothing too. I mean, come on. Even if you're not a fan of these kind of movies, the guys that see that are just gonna be like, all right, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Pretty woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely go see it.
And I think since she is such a great, she comes down the Avengers. Avengers is phenomenal worldwide in regards to its releases and how much money they made.
Yeah.
The Asian market and all of them, they understand who Scarlett Johansson is because of the Avengers.
Oh, absolutely.
So no matter what, Scarlett Johansson
regardless,
was a smart choice.
it was safe
So-
pick, smart pick. They're gonna
Great
get
pick.
ticket sales.
So yeah, let's check this out.
Let's check the trailer out now. And this was the trailer that was released, because I think they released one, like a teaser trailer. This is the second trailer that was released during the Super Bowl.
I saw the teaser trailer, dude.
Did you?
I never saw this one.
This is a 3-minute.
Oh,
This
thank
is
God.
I put both of them together. I found one that
thank
has
God.
the teaser and it's got like the full trailer.
Oh, thank God.
So
more Ghost in
Yes.
the Shell. That's all I want. All right, let's pause it real fast.
okay.
Okay. Straight off the bat, what
Like
I
I
love
said.
the most is the fact that they just caught everything about this movie on point, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The way it opens, the way like the suit and everything, the exosuit that turns invisible.
Yeah.
Her falling off the thing. It like you go see the anime movie, it is shot for shot the anime movie, dude.
Really?
It's so good. It's so okay. Keep going.
All right, we'll keep playing it.
March 31st.
March 31st. All these movies and stuff are coming out very soon. I'm very excited for this.
I love look. Oh, that's so good looking.
It's crazy. I'm a big sci-fi fan anyway, so
And this music.
eerie.
They stole it.
Here's the longer trailer, I believe.
Okay, cool.
This is major. I'm on site.
Nerding out.
Oh heck yeah, dude.
I'm going in.
Yes. So good, dude. Yes.
Does that tickle the tummy a little bit? You're just like,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I'm so happy, man. The action is on point.
You are the first of your kind, but you're not invulnerable.
I like her hair in this.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how the
Side
hair
note,
looks. inside
sorry,
of the
I know, yeah.
Anime, it's great. Dude.
I'm just like, she's got good hair.
I honestly thought like would the hair work? And I was like, oh, it works perfectly well on her.
Mm-hmm.
Connected to something.
And they didn't skip out on the graphics either.
Connected to something.
No, they went there with
They
it.
went all the way.
Yes.
What are you?
You were
Oh, I can't wait to see that opening scene
Mm-hmm.
in the cinemas.
And now you save others.
Nice long trailer, huh?
Oh yes. I like how they also got some A-list Japanese actors too, dude.
Yeah, that's good. So, I mean, at least the main character, okay, they used an American actor like that, but,
Yeah.
you know, at least they utilized some of the, you know,
That's all that matters.
good Japanese
yeah.
actors.
It's not everyone's American.
Oh, that would be kind of annoying. Despite how good the movie looks and how it probably is going to be, if
I
they
would
just
be
did an
annoyed.
all-American cast,
Everything they told you was a lie.
Who are you?
They did not save your life.
now tell me, okay, so that line right there where he says they did not save your life, they stole it, is that like a little tease for like the storyline?
So, I think if I'm not mistaken, like it's been a long time since I've seen the anime.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the movie, the anime opens up, and her body is being constructed,
Okay.
her robot body.
Yeah.
And so it's such a beautiful moment. And then I remember I saw there's a video of that on the internet somewhere. We don't have to look for it.
Yeah.
But there's a video of that somewhere with her body being constructed. Is like on point. So I don't think she has like this battle that she's robot or whatever. I think that she's being tricked by the government, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest thing that I'm surprised with is how trailers give away so much. But there's a big scene at the end of the anime movie, which I don't know if they're going to go there yet. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
going to try and make this into more than one movie. But I think what I hope is that they're not showing it because there's a fight scene at the very end.
Really?
It's so legit. It's her against this big mech. This big mech.
You know, I saw gosh, I don't know if that was in the trailer, but I feel like I briefly saw something like that. So
I mean, there's like moments she was like, I thought there's like gunshots shooting at her, and that's in the anime movie. So I'm hoping
That
that'd be
could-
great.
that could.
That'd be great. Now that you don't, that's fine. They want to make this into a longer series. I'm totally okay with that. More Ghost in the Shell, I'm fine. More Scarlett Johansson, I'm fine. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm so excited for this.
I'm just still waiting on the Black Widow standalone movie. Okay, just
It'll happen.
I
one day.
know.
I
Hopefully.
think this would sell it. No, I mean, we've already had multiple movies where Scarlett Johansson's proven it.
Right? I feel
don't
like
know why
she's
not
a
yet.
great actress. It's like, why not give her her own Black Widow movie? It's not
think-
like there's enough content.
I think the reason why they're doing that is because I think they want the first female standalone movie to be Captain Marvel.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, I can understand that.
Because I think Captain Marvel kind of takes over Captain America to an extent. So they want the next, like the
I feel
first
it.
big female lead to be one of their most important characters.
Do you think like in the new like Infinity War, do you think like they're gonna pull her out?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
You
We'll
think
talk
so?
about that in a little.
Okay.
Topic
Topic for another video.
Sixth drop. We have Fire Emblem Heroes. Has been out for a week. Great game.
Yeah. I've been obsessed with it on the iOS. I spend nights, 2 in the morning, folks. I will stay up till then, playing this game on my phone religiously, just to be better than Robert.
So good. So good. The game director, Kohei Maeda, spoke to IGN about their post plans. This is what he said. He said, "We plan to add new stories continually after release at a pace of about 2 a month or 1 every 2 weeks. We also plan to add things like new characters and skills, as well as new game modes that go in different directions from the current gameplay." Thank God. Because I feel like with Super Mario Run, we got a little gypped because we kind of got bored with it. And there hasn't been anything new yet.
No. We blew through that game in a week?
Yes.
Yeah. Just
People finished it within a
all
week.
the levels and everything.
And there's nothing. Right now, they just
No.
added like a Goomba special run thing, but that's not holding me through. Give me the original Super Mario Bros. Maps in there for $10. I will pay $10 to get that, dude.
Yeah.
Will my wife let me pay $10? That's a different story.
Right.
Seventh drop. Guardians of the Galaxy trailer release. James Gunn spoke to a group of reporters saying Volume 2 will not be what people are expecting. He went on to say, a lot of times people, when they make a sequel, they just play the hits. They're like, let's tell the exact same story, strip it down, replace the jokes with new jokes, replace the bad guy with the new bad guy, to the same exact story, but just in a different way. And that totally works fine. But that's not what we're doing at all with this movie. So, it hopefully will. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and shut up so that I don't, that I can be, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and shut up so that I can be a proactive part and define your expectations. Thank God for shutting up because I'm so stoked. Guardians of the Galaxy was that thing that surprised everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
It was. I didn't know much about the Guardians until this movie, and I started reading them on my Kindle. Just got really into it after that movie, and what I was told from like really diehard fans that have been reading comics for years and stuff like that is that it was a hit or miss. It could have been a total flop, but they did it just right, and it turned out okay. It's, that's probably the best answer I could get from.
It very well could have turned into a Fantastic Four.
Oh, Jesus. Don't get me started on Fantastic Four. That movie is horrible.
It could have been that.
Horrible.
But they did such a good job. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, smartest idea ever thought of.
It's great. He's got
Dave
great
Bautista
comic relief.
as Drax. You got Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon, which Bradley Cooper is so good.
Kills it. Kills
so good.
it.
You have, what's her face for Gamora? What's her name?
Edit and post.
Yeah, we'll find. I don't remember. Tell us in the comments what her name is. I totally
Right.
forgot. And then you got Vin Diesel as Groot. Who you thought?
Diesel.
Let's. You know what? Groot's just a CGI character.
right.
Let's just spend a couple $1 million and just getting Vin Diesel just to
Vin
stand
Diesel,
in.
action hero, right? Like,
The Fast and the Furious action hero is playing a guy who just says, "I'm Groot."
I'm Groot.
it.
But like, I don't know if you heard or seen. I think he's got a video up on YouTube. He has recorded that in several different languages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just
What's great is that like the way they told him, we want you to say this, but in I'm Groot. Like say,
Yeah.
I'm hungry, but in I'm Groot.
yeah.
I'm Groot.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, say something happy. Like say, hey, you want to go here?
Like how
I'm Groot.
unique is that?
How do you do that?
Right?
I don't know. He's great. Anyways, so trailer released.
So simple, but
do you want to watch the trailer? Do you want to talk about what they also released recently?
let's just talk about this real quick.
Okay,
and
cool.
then we can just jet on the trailer.
Yeah. So Kevin Feige spoke to Cinema Blend, and this is what he said. What did he say?
He said right here, let's see, the Supreme Overlord, everything in Marvel Cinematic Universe, or just President of Marvel. If you're going to go by his actual job title, the man himself has revealed an interesting what is that?
Tiny Baby Groot
Yeah,
size.
Tiny Baby Groot size morsel of information for the upcoming sequel. This is coming from his interview
With Cinema
in
Blend.
Cinnabon. He said there's a little bit of Earth in this film, but it's not these characters going to Earth. So he's referring to the Guardians. The Guardians are not going to Earth. So I'm kind of interested to see where this is going to go.
No, you had a theory, right?
I
Or was
did
that
have a
on
theory,
there?
but it was on here too, and it sounded very plausible. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, and they on this site that we're looking at, they theorize.
Digitalspy.com.
Yeah, digitalspy.com, and shout out to the guy who wrote the article, Lawrence Mozafari.
Yeah, sure.
Butchering this dude's
Lawrence
name.
Mustafari.
Anyway,
If you're out there watching this video, Lawrence, push that thumbs up button.
yeah. All credit to you. This is your article. We're just kind of giving it to the people, getting it out there. We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah.
So he theorizes that Peter Quill's dad, the planet Ego, is going to come to Earth, maybe in like a human form, and visit Peter Quill's mom. And I don't know how they created Peter Quill. That's up to speculation. So,
Well, Ego is the living planet.
yes.
They also showed, there's nothing, like, we're not going to see Ego at all in any trailers. Even, like, the trailer before that comes out, we're not going to see him at all.
No, they've
recently,
done a good job at keeping it under wraps.
Which
so.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
And they showed recently him, like, his outfit.
Did they?
There's, like, a post, I think Kevin Feige or someone posted his outfit that he wears.
Just post it and edit.
And so he obviously can go into human form.
Yeah, so he's able to like
Do you think his head's going to be a planet too?
like
Like Kurt Russell's head
it's gonna be separate,
is going to be a planet, yeah. Or do you think he
like
can just
in the
disappear?
comics, just like
Yeah,
that?
exactly like that.
Or is he just going to like just morph into a planet and just look like an actual planet and not be just this huge face floating in space?
Right. Like how would they? Because that's very comic booky, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I know Marvel, they're not trying to bring things realistic, but they want things to look a little aesthetically good.
Well, yeah, not
So-
something that's gonna have people scratching their heads and going, "What the hell?" You know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, but I could see them kind of going there with. Okay, so in the first movie, remember when they go to the planet? It's like in the far back end of space,
Yes.
and it's the big alien head.
Yes.
So maybe if they had something like that, I could see them going there with that a little bit.
I'm trying to remember because I know what you're talking about.
It's their
And I
mining
remember-
colony. They use it as a mining facility. They're like, taking out
Right,
all the
right. And I remember people were theorizing, is that Ego?
right.
But I don't think it was.
Clearly it's not.
Obviously not.
if he's coming out in this movie, so
Unless it's like he's an entity on this planet, and then he can just like his soul from that planet can just leave, and it'll just be dormant, and he can get into his human form,
Mm-hmm.
and then he can go and just vacant it back again or something like.
that'd be pretty
Something like
interesting.
I think that's how it worked.
Theories, people.
But yeah, so excited. Kurt Russell, great actor, dude.
He
Phenomenal
is.
actor. Playing
He is.
Chris Pratt's father. I can't wait to see that dynamic back to back. Two
Right.
great actors, dynamics. All right, trailer.
Trailer. Let's check it out. And this is the 3-minute and 23-second one. This is the trailer, like the little teaser trailer we had, and then also like the second one as well. I think it starts out with the new one.
It's got great abs, dude.
Right? I love the special effects that they did with this movie. The soundtrack alone. Perfect.
Yes.
Right?
Is he joining?
Yes,
Guardians?
he's joining.
And then they
so
added
is Mantis.
Yeah. And Nebula?
I
Or
believe
no?
Nebula's kind of joining. So
Okay.
I think she'll probably become a member towards the end.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Yondu is joining because Yondu was part of the original Guardians in the
Yeah.
comics. So, and they kind of gave him his fin back on his head.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Rooker's a great actor, dude.
right? I loved him in The Walking Dead.
Oh yes,
Just
he's
mean,
great.
mean guy.
Cool. That was a teaser. We're going into the actual trailer. Oh, they're taking it up another notch, dude. So good.
Baby Groot is so adorable.
I know.
Can't get over it. I love that you don't need to understand necessarily. 'Cause
What do you
he's
say?
just saying I'm Groot,
Yeah.
but you get it. You
Yeah.
get the point that's coming across. Again, slaying it with the soundtrack to this movie.
What I love is that it's so different from all the other Marvel movies. It's very
Right.
it's very spacey, very like Star Wars like to an extent.
I'm so for sci-fi movies and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, space movies, anything like that. And the fact that it's just part of a bigger universe to me, like,
Yeah.
is great.
Does anybody have any tape out there? I want to put some tape over the death button. Nobody has any tape. Not a single person has tape. You have an atomic bomb in your bag. If anybody's gonna have tape, it's you. I have to do everything. You are wasting a lot of time.
Oh.
That's a really bad sign.
Spectacular, man.
And great title, dude. Volume 2. It's great.
Yeah, I love that they didn't just go Guardians of the Galaxy and then change the name a little bit.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I feel the general unselfish love for just whatever.
Dave Bautista's laugh, man.
I
It's
know.
contagious. Yes.
Now, what's your thoughts on Mantis? She to me, she kind of stands out a little bit.
Oh yeah. She's
But,
definitely different from.
Do you feel like they're just adding her just so whatchamacallit can be Infinity War can just be bigger?
That's a good question. I'd say that a little bit of that, as well as, I mean, she was in the original comics as well. So, here she looks a little bit dulled down compared to the comic version
Yeah.
of her. She looks like, more warrior-esque in the comics than she does here. She
Okay.
looks kind of, how you say, delicate in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
But I
her-
think it's cool that they're adding her in.
I mean, she seems like the most delicate Marvel superhero in all of them so far.
Yeah, and it didn't show it in this one, but there is in the new trailer at the end, like something flies out of the sky and she's like in front of the other Guardians and she gets hit by it, and right after she gets hit, Bautista goes, "Watch out!" and then he goes, "I tried, guys," and I don't know, like, because they all look at her and go, "Oh," so I don't know if that's like she's gonna get really injured in that, or if she can take it, yeah.
That'd be great. I think she looks fine. Marvel hasn't let
showed
us
me
down
wrong,
so
so
far,
far, other than the Hulk movies. Ugh.
Yeah, but
Ugh.
no one talks about those.
Right.
Those don't exist anymore.
The redheaded stepchild movies.
But yeah, I can't wait. It looks good. Let's go on to the 8th drop. Square Enix Final Fantasy 15 team is redesigning their Muteki suits due to a clear resemblance to the Power Rangers suits. Stated to be released February 21st, they are being pushed back till further notice. Have you seen this?
No.
Let me show it to you.
Yeah, pull it up. Let me see.
It's so good. I don't know who in the Final Fantasy team thought to themselves, "Oh, this does not look like Power Ranger suits at all."
They just never.
This is it right here.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Yes. Like in Final Fantasy, this is a skin that you can get free. Like not skin, my bad. You unlock, like, if you want to do superpower, you activate this. The suit comes on, and they're powerful for a certain couple amount of time, and that's it. And Saban is like, guys, this looks exactly like our Power Rangers suits, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who
I mean,
thought?
you even have the colors.
Yes.
Like red, blue, yellow, and what is the last one? Is that one black or is it
It's
purple?
It's like black, yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's ridiculous.
Look at it. It's
How
my gosh.
just
Power
come
Rangers.
on, come on, pick it up, Final Fantasy.
I know, right? All right, so
Letting
for
people
the
down.
9th drop, we have Thor Ragnarok was pushed back from July 28th to November 3rd. It is set to explore
Sad
the
day.
cosmos outside of the 9 realms. A lot of movies taking place in space.
I'm pretty excited for this movie, to tell you the truth.
The Thor movies have not been the best. I like the first one.
No.
The second one was kind of weird.
The second one was definitely weird, and I didn't really. So all these Marvel movies have been building up for the Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't really realize this because I'm not very familiar. When I first started these movies, I wasn't familiar about the Infinity Stones and the Infinity Gauntlet and all that stuff. So, like when I rewatched it, I understood better, and then there's that teaser at the end. I don't know if it's that one or if it's Guardians where you see the two characters from the Thor movies come to the collector's house and they drop off. Yeah. So, like after piecing all those together, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually I like it. I enjoyed it. This one I have high hopes for. They have a lot of supervillains in here that look really enticing.
Oh, yeah.
So and a really great cast.
I mean, they have they Chris Hemsworth's involved.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Ruffalo is involved. Benedict Cumberbatch is involved.
Oh,
you have
pulling out
Kate
Doctor
Blanchett,
Strange, too.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, playing the main villain.
Yeah.
It's supposedly there's hints that this is going to be dipping into Planet Hulk content.
God, if they did that,
because there's a synopsis that was released that said that he gets taken away from Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
He's in this place. He has to fight his way, and then he has to fight the Hulk. Like, this is an actual synopsis from Marvel.
Wow. Okay.
And so I'm so excited for this. And the logo that they set, there's been a leak of what the logo might look like.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very it looks so much like the original logo from Thor, from back in the original comics, dude.
Now, question for you: do you think Loki is gonna die in this one?
No, I don't think he's gonna die, but he's
You
gonna
don't
come
think
out.
he's gonna die?
They're gonna use him.
He's in the
Infinity
cast.
War. I
He's
know.
in the cast, but I have a feeling that he might die in this, and it might just set off a series of events with that.
I think so.
Unless he's predicted to be in the Infinity War.
I think he is.
Okay.
But what's so great is I think Loki's gonna be that character that he's gonna act like he's good. He's gonna be bad. He's gonna act like he's good. He's gonna be bad. He's gonna be that character that no one wants to. Everyone hates him, but he's just so good looking that they don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston's just such a great actor. I think
is.
he's gonna be.
Hands-
He's
yeah.
playing a bigger role, and I think he's gonna be playing so much of a role that is even bigger than Thanos himself. That's my theory.
Look at this cast too. I mean, okay, so aside from the main cast, you got Kate Blanchett, you got Tessa Thompson, you got Jamie Alexander, you got
Yes.
Carl Urban, you
Yes.
got Idris Elba,
Ah, yes.
Anthony Hopkins, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum is playing the Grandmaster.
and Lou Ferrigno, the original Hulk, is going to be in this movie.
Is he really?
Yes. How freaking epic
What
is
do you
that?
think? What do you think that'll be?
I don't know. I don't know what his role is. It says right here Hulk. It says on this thing. It says the cast. It says Lou Ferrigno Hulk. So, I'm just hoping that somewhere along the lines it's
what would
like
be so great is if Thor is gonna go battle the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
And then his guard is Lou Ferrigno.
Right.
That'd be the
Or what if he's like a
best thing in the
Hulk
world.
Hulk from another dimension or something?
Well, that'd be great if it's if Planet Hulk is real and there's multiple Hulks, and he's his right hand man.
That
Lou
could be
Ferrigno.
the ending, the little
So
teaser
great.
trailer at the end that they always have that Marvel has been doing for years.
If he played
now.
Red Hulk,
Oh, dude,
that'd be great.
that'd be it. That'd be it.
That'd be great. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I think this is gonna be the best Thor movie.
Sold.
And
on
I think
this.
it's gonna be one of the better Marvel movies too.
Absolutely.
You got Doctor
Hands
Strange
down.
in it, dude. It's still gonna be so good.
Ooh.
Supposedly they say it's gonna be the dynamic between Thor and Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna be very buddy cop,
Okay.
which would be
It's like good
phenomenal.
cop, good cop, bad cop kind of.
well, there's the dumb one and then there's the smart one. I think Thor will be the dumb one.
Okay, yeah, of
Because
course.
have you seen the short films that they had of Thor with his friend in Australia?
Uh-uh.
Okay, there's these short films where it's what was Thor the whole time of Age of Ultron? Or no, Civil War. and he's like in Australia, and he got a roommate in an apartment with him. It's like it's very office-like.
Oh my gosh.
So I think they're changing Thor's persona a little bit.
kind of,
Yeah, more comedy-like.
Okay.
Which I'm totally okay with. I think Chris Hemsworth can pull up comedy pretty well.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good. I think we'll be good. For the let's see, 10th drop, games out this week, guys. So these are the games that came out this week. We have Neo, came out February 7th. Supposedly it's a really good Dark Souls-like game.
Okay.
I want to play it. I played it before. It's really hard. I
Really?
don't like it. It's really hard. We had WWE 2K17. The PC version comes out the 7th. It's already out.
WWE. When are you gonna learn WWE?
When, dude? They're
When?
still making them.
It's sad that
Uncanny
there's
Valley-
still a market out there for
There
it.
is, dude.
That's ridiculous.
It's. You know they make them every year because people buy them every year.
I know. That's the thing. It's like, who buys these games? We want to know. Comment. We want to know who you are.
Yeah, if you play
Please, we'll
WWE,
bring you on the show.
If you play WWE, just comment below and say that's me.
That's
just
me.
say that's me.
I do it.
And
Hardcore.
that way we can get a head count. Uncanny Valley comes out February 7th for the PS4 and the Vita, and the 10th for Xbox One. We have Touhou Double Focus, the 7th downloadable for PS4 and Vita. We have Atelier Sophie, The Alchemist of Mysterious Books, PC version, February 7th. We have Splasher, which is a Steam game, February 7th, and Bleed 2, Steam game, February 8th. And that's it for what's coming out this week on
Upcoming.
video games. The 11th drop.
I know this has got you pretty excited right here.
I am excited. I'm kind of a little like... Funimation has announced that the second season of Attack on Titan will be premiering on April 1st. Now...
That's a very interesting release date too.
I have a love-hate for Attack on... Well, what was it?
Well, it's April 1st. It's April Fool's Day, right? So, I mean, most of the time when they're dropping stuff, they're not going to just drop it on April Fool's and be like... Anyway, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like most time companies don't do that. But, and it's Japanese.
I just hope, dude, like, it's
So,
literally...
I
I never thought
I don't know
about
if
that.
they do believe in, like, April Fool's Day like Americans do or whatever, Funimation.
God.
That'd be
got me
kind of
worried
cool
now.
because they'd have a good sense of humor, but...
I have a love-hate for this show. I love this show, and I hate this show. They're taking forever with the second season.
Years.
It's been a good couple years.
Yeah.
And so finally it's coming out, and so I hope it's good. So, yeah. We'll see how that is. April 1st. Hopefully it's not a joke. But, yeah. So we got the 12th drop. Someone has made Portal work on Microsoft HoloLens. Augmented reality developer Kenny W. created this in the HoloLens, guys. If you want to check out this, if you guys want to check out this HoloLens Portal game, HoloLens is $3,000 if you guys want to check it out. So I'm gonna show a video real fast.
$3,000.
$3,000.
That's ridiculous.
So HoloLens augmented reality. You guys can go look it up. Microsoft actually showed this on one of their
We'll put a
E3
link in the
conferences.
description.
Yeah. They showed this in one of their conferences. Minecraft going on HoloLens.
Mm-hmm.
It's the greatest thing in the world. So this is what it looks like.
And this is just footage of the visor. He's like
This
has
is
the
what he's
visor
looking
over
at.
the camera. This like would be your perception of it. Then.
Yes.
Wow. And the thing is, I never really got into Portal.
Me neither.
But it looks fun.
The fact that this thing understands what stairs is, dude. And it understands that there's a sidewalk right there. What in the...
I wonder how long it's going to be before that becomes like super commercial and not just like $3,000 where...
Well, right now, but they're just sending it to developers right now. Okay. So we'll see when this comes to the market for the actual consumer. But yeah, that was crazy.
$3,000, folks.
$3,000.
That's what it'll get you.
If you got $3,000 lying around in your car, get yourself one.
You can make magic happen.
Magic happens.
Apparently.
Just do it. Nike.
Right?
12th drop. No, 13th drop. My bad.
Hashtag.
Netflix has released an official Iron Fist trailer. Now, have you seen this?
I stopped myself and Did you want to pull it up and watch this?
No, we don't have to pull it up.
Okay.
It's check it out, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's great. A lot of people are comparing it to Arrow.
You know, it doesn't look as dramatic as Arrow.
No.
I feel like Arrow. I like Arrow. He doesn't like Arrow, not so much.
First two seasons are okay. Come on, everyone knows it's Stephen.
There's a
Amell
lot of
underneath that cape.
melodrama in that show. It's very Grey's Anatomy-esque.
Yes.
You know, people die and come back, and
Over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
How many times
it's
can
a
you
little,
die?
It's a little sappy, and then they dive into their love stories like way too deep, like more than you really need to
Yes.
know. You're just like,
And too many flashbacks, dude.
yeah, they should have just done the whole flashback in like one season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then not like every single season there's a flashback.
Yeah.
Like,
Or just started out like a prologue to the series where it was just like the first 3 seasons were just about his story being trapped on the island.
yeah.
That would have been much simpler.
That way they can focus a lot more on character development and characters
Yeah.
on the show instead of having to focus on flashbacks all
Well,
the time.
and I get it. I get, you know, it's easy to follow. I can follow those things pretty easily. But for other people, you know, when you keep cutting back and forth like that, and then, you know, going from past to present every season, I feel like that's pretty hard to follow for some folks.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the only thing that would be tedious about that.
Yeah, I mean the Netflix show, like the trailer starts off, he as a kid, he landed somewhere stranded in like this winter place, and he got trained by somebody.
His plane blew up, right?
Right.
His parents were there with him.
They died.
Okay.
He survived. Comes back years later to his parents' company, and is like, "Hey, it's me. I'm now the one who owns this
The
company."
only problem I have with that is it's very like Bruce Wayne-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he loses his parents. He's in charge of a billion-dollar company, and he comes back and he's like, "I'm just gonna take control now. Sorry, guys."
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
The action looks great though.
Now on to the 14th drop. Don't worry, guys. We have 3 more to go. Netflix has found its Miss Frizzle. Have you seen this?
No.
It's so the Magic School Bus, the show that we watched growing up as kids. Miss Frizzle will be played by SNL star Kate McKinnon.
That's kind of dope though.
The smartest thing
That's
in the
dope.
world, dude. I love Kate McKinnon. Now,
She's ridiculous.
Now, am I a big fan of Magic School Bus? No, but I'll see this because Kate McKinnon is gonna be Miss
Oh,
Frizzle.
absolutely, yeah.
That's
if
what's gonna
anybody's a fan of SNL, she's great to watch.
It's a good excuse for parents to be like, "Oh, I'll sit down and watch." it
So
with
are
my
they
kid."
bringing back the animated series, or are they doing a live action where she's playing a live action?
It's a 26 episode series,
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's live action. I think it's gonna be animated.
animated it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Regardless, but live action, I feel like she could definitely shine and show her.
No, yeah.
You know,
For
yeah.
sure. 15 drop. Netflix has announced a
Nintendo.
Castlevania TV show. Producer Adi Shankar posted on Twitter. Well, real quick, do you know what Castlevania is?
I do. I haven't played any of them, but I'm familiar with them.
I played a couple of them, never finished them.
Yeah.
They're very vampire like. It's a very iconic cult hit kind of game.
They started out as like regular platformers, like Mario,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone
so-
like when it comes to like what's the best platformer, everyone says Metroid and Castlevania.
makes sense.
The term is Metroidvania. That's what everyone says.
Metroidvania. All right.
So yeah, Shankar went onto Twitter and said, "I'm producing a super violent Castlevania miniseries with my homies Fred Seibert and Kevin Klon. It's going to be dark, satirical, and after a decade of propaganda, it will flip the vampire subgenre on its head. I'm hoping."
That's cool.
I'm
I love the fact that he said my homies.
I know, right?
Right.
So that's practically it for Castlevania. I really don't know much about it to expand on that. So, and we're on the last drop, guys. The last drop. It's gonna be Kevin Feige spoke with Collider, saying that the main character for Avengers: Infinity War is gonna be a surprising one. Kevin Feige went on to say, Thanos in Infinity War is in a movie that has a lot of characters. You could almost go so far as to say he is the main character. That's a bit of a departure from what we've done before, but that was appropriate for a movie called Infinity War.
Which, I mean, focuses around Thanos acquiring the Infinity Gauntlet, so fair enough. I mean, that sounds very interesting. I would love to see. I mean, I feel like Hollywood needs more villains. Anyway, you're lacking in that department, okay?
Yeah.
I would love to see some of these supervillains just have standalone movies. I
Yeah.
feel like it would bring a whole, like, another boost to the
I agree. I think
superhero movie.
I think it'll be great. I can't wait to see how it opens up because look at Age of Ultron, look
Yeah.
at the original Avengers. Like you see Loki in the original Avengers once in a while. You see Ultron in the original Avengers once in a while. That is going to be the Avengers.
And it's sad because that's who they're fighting in those movies. So there should be a little bit more character build up around these characters.
Yeah.
And there's not, but they still make great movies. Of course, we all love and watch them. But yeah,
But I think
from Thanos' point of view, if they focus a lot more on that, and then it shows him kind of acquiring the gauntlet and stuff like that, and then just beating the crap out of the Avengers. That's pretty awesome.
Well, what I'm glad to see is like we don't need character development on Captain America and Iron Man. We already got it.
Yeah, we got 3 movies out of that.
What I want to do is I want to care about Thanos.
Yes.
I want to know more about this guy. I want to know what his actions, what his intent is. I want to see him create death. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure the second part that was originally going to be Infinity War Part 2, I'm pretty sure it's going to be flipped, and it'll be from the Avengers side to Thanos.
Real quick, who do you think? What are your predictions for superheroes that might get killed off in the Infinity War?
Captain America's going to die.
For sure, you think so?
I believe so. I think this is the moment to kill him. This is the moment to get him out of the picture, bring Captain Marvel on board, and also bring Bucky back, and let there be that weird dynamic between the both of them trying to see who's going to be the leader. Because I don't think Iron Man's going to want to be leader anymore. You know him. He's leaving. Doesn't want this whole Avengers Initiative thing happening.
Do you think they might like kill him, but kind of like refreeze him so that he's so they can wait until they find something to bring him back?
That makes sense. I mean, they very well could do the same thing that they did with Bucky, freeze him next to him, and then it's like it's time we have to bring Bucky back.
Yeah.
And it's like bring him back, and then it's like it's at
they
the
do
end.
a switch off kind of.
Right. Like it would be cool if it's like it's the end of Infinity Part 1, and it's like we need to bring him back, and so it opens up, Bucky comes out, and then the camera pans.
Oh, man.
And you see Captain America's body like right next to him in the thing.
That'd be cool. It would give some viewers hopes that are huge fans of Captain America. I love Captain America.
Oh, he's great.
I thought they did a really good job on the movies. So that would be exciting. If they did kill him off, I wouldn't be too disappointed.
No. I'm excited for this. It'll be great. But yeah, guys, that is it for the morning Game and Watch drop. We thank you all for watching. I'm your host, Robert, along with Dominic. Remember, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what y'all thought about the news that we talked about, what y'all are hoping for.
Tell us how we did.
Yeah.
Let us know your beef with us if you have one. Hopefully you don't. Just tell us what we can improve on.
Exactly.
Any feedback is good feedback at this point.
Feedback is great. Yep. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and share with your friends. It's always needed. And you guys can find me on Twitter at INDUO_Robert. You can find this YouTube channel at INDUO Gaming. You can find Dominic at MRDBANN93. And he has a new channel starting up. It's called, how do you say it?
OFUR.
OFUR.
Yeah, Out From Under the Rock. So I'm going to be doing a channel. I'll have content up by the end of the month, but it's going to be focusing on pop culture and the influences that pop culture has had on today's, society. And, we're going to take examples from our grandparents and from like the 90s when, we grew up, 80s, etc., our parents, stuff like that. We're going to look at those pop culture influences and see how they affect today's, modern pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
And if they still have an effect.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, can't wait for that. He has a intro video up. Go look at it. Push that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to his channel, and ask us your questions in the comments, guys, because we want to make a whole segment where we answer y'all's questions. If you guys questions like, what do we think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think is going to happen here? Do it, because we want to answer y'all's questions. And we also had a skit at the beginning of this video. Let us know what you thought about it. If you guys want to keep seeing more of that, that'd be awesome. But thanks again, guys. Y'all have a great day. We're out, boys.